Hello guys, today we are going to be playing Ages of Conflict World War Simulator. Oh, this is a game I've been thinking about putting on my channel for a long time. So we could either do maps or scenarios. For now, we'll just do scenarios. So we'll do a world map scenario. Okay, so I'm going to play one of the European countries because that makes the most sense, in my opinion. Okay, so the first nation I'm going to attack is Tunisia. And I'm just going to speed up the simulation. Okay, so it's 2 times speed, so which means this will be faster. Okay, so next I'm gonna... Oh, wait. The Alps. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so I'm gonna try to fight France. Which is probably a bad idea because who knows if I win. This could go really good or really bad. If Italy is taken over, then I play as France. If France gets taken over, then I play by the nation that took France. So it's like flutter. Oh! How did we do it? How did we take France? Oh, I'm gonna establish a core. So I'm gonna attack Luxembourg. That was easy. Now Brussels. Now Belgium is gonna be a bit harder, but pretty easy in my opinion. Well, oh no. Well, Belgium will hold against me. They won't hold for long. And the Netherlands are gonna... Oh no. The Netherlands are actually doing really well. Which concerns me because if the Netherlands take Italy, then I have to play as Netherlands, which I don't wanna. So I'll hope that the Netherlands cannot invade Italy. Okay. Oh yeah, they ran out of money. Yeah. Okay, so I need a potential ally. So I'm gonna go. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea, but it was a good one. I know this might be cheating, but I want all of France and they can have all of England. Peace. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off. I will put them as an ally, which means I can use them for my own ambitions. Okay, Spain is actually gonna be a that makes no sense. That's better. Okay, so Spain can hold against me because the Pyrenees Mountains are literally stopping me. And Spain is actually holding against me. So in the meantime, I'm just going to play for Spain. Spain gains allies and forms a coalition. A massive coalition. And they soon attack Italy with increasing success. Italy is gone now. Now this coalition is will succeed in Meanwhile, Turkey's gonna fight Syria, which Syria's gonna lose easily. Okay, so now Lebanon. How are they standing against Turkey? So now Lebanon is taken over. And now we'll take... Okay, so yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna be looking at Greece. On second hand, I don't think I should attack them. But it's alright. Because I have more money than them, which means easy. Which means now I can use the extra money I've gained to go further down. Now, Egypt is actually going to be a major foe. Now I'll establish course. More core. Another core. Okay, Cairo's not falling anytime. So, meanwhile, okay, maybe we shouldn't. You should let the Egypt... Oh, no. Egypt can't do this. Egypt cannot do this to me. This is going to be a huge stalemate, which will lead Egypt victorious. If I cannot lose this. All those cities I've gained, it's just impossible to lose. Okay, so now we have we gained some of our old territory back. I still have to fight. Okay, so on second thought, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so Turkey is fallen. But no worries, because they can just revolt back. And Greece can also revolt. Which means that Egypt has more. Now, Egypt is not going to hold against them. Oh, well, wrong button, but now I'm going to just take Greece. So now I'm going to fight against Egypt with less money. The coalition knows this and declares war on Egypt. And now Egypt is fighting a two-front war. Can Libya succeed? Okay, so Egypt is collapsing on the left flank. Egypt can deal with whatever they're doing there. So now, I'm gonna do something. Finally, we can have direct access to their capital, which means if I succeed, then I'll take their capital. If I don't succeed, then that's another story. And I'm seeming like I am succeeding. Yay, I succeeded. No, they can't take that. Now, okay, so, yeah. So now I'm gonna go look at Okay, this is looking like the Ottoman Empire. But it's fine. This coalition does not like the new Ottoman Empire forming. So they fight. Wrong country. So meanwhile, a lot happens in the Balkans. Okay. So, yeah. They form another coalition. And, well, it's more of a unified country than a coalition, but yeah. Now they're fighting two nations at a time, and they're succeeding, kind of. They accept negotiations, and now they have to cede these lands to Libya. And these lands will be ceded to the Balkan Coalition. So now we have been weakened. But knock knock. So while that's happening, Iran tries to take these northern nations and does not succeed. Well, sort of doesn't. But they also fight this, which is a lot of nations. Okay, come on. We can take it. How is Azerbaijan still holding? Come on, how's it still holding? They should be holding. Come on. Finally, they collapsed. So now we have two main superpowers. Well, technically, Libya is a superpower and took all of Egypt, but yeah. They almost took the entirety of the nation, but it's all good. It's, they almost took the entire nation, and now the negotiations open again. They'll have to secede all of their Egyptian lands this time. But they'll also get Mesopotamia in return, which Iran doesn't like. Now they don't like it, it used to be their territory, which means they fight the Turks. And they actually succeed. Well, sort of. It's more of a stalemate. And while this is going on, Algeria leaves the coalition. And then Niger, Chad, Sudan, and they attack Libya. Now, negotiations opened up. While they do lose some of their land, they keep most of their gained land. And meanwhile, in the south, Libya doesn't look like it's gonna last much longer. Soon, the Turks take advantage of this, but they are beaten decisively, which means they have to negotiate another time, and they have to secede all these territories again. And the coalition in the south is collapsing. Finally, Turkey actually gains a victory. Oh no, they don't gain a victory. They are losing still. And I don't like it. Libya, despite its dire situation, manages to overwhelm them. But then, Turkey finally gains a victory over them. Soon the Turks demand that Libya completely dissolves. And that's what happened. And now the territories were split. Turkey ceded some of their territory to Algeria, promising that they would never ever fight again. And in return, they get, this is an unfair trade, but yeah, they get that land. Now the Balkan Coalition doesn't seem like they're happy about this. And Slovenia almost takes over the entire nation somehow. Austria-Hungary soon reunite and declare war on Slovenia. But the Balkan coalition is overwhelmed, and Austria-Hungary is restored. And now the remaining parts of the Balkan coalition fights against the Turks until they run out of resources to fight with. Soon they finally accept surrender. Now is where the bigger superpowers come in. Well, a mess is happening in Europe. Soon, this is the United States. And I don't think I should do anything with them. Anyways, we're going to look into the higher European nations that haven't fallen yet. For example, Belgium, Luxembourg, even Italy. Well, shouldn't be their territory. It should be like that. Soon revolt, since they don't want to be a part of this nation that's falling apart. Eventually, shouldn't be. Okay, so Egypt, revolt. Tripoli, revolt. And guess what? Baku, revolt. Athens, revolt. Sofia, revolt. Now this is now the map of the collapsing empire. So, first of all, Croatia, for some reason, is in Greece for some reason, which I don't know why. So now this small nation, Sofia, is gonna collapse under the weight of what? Hey, this isn't supposed to happen. How are they holding against me? I'm supposed to be destroying them. Okay, so it seems like this is gonna be a stalemate. Well, one has to win. Ooh, Austria-Hungary. Can they fight the mighty Turks? The answer is sort of. It seems like they're not gonna hold against the power, which means they will collapse. And now we have a lot of territory, but they won't like this. So Vienna soon united Hungary, Wroclavia, Budapest, Zagreb, Belgrade, and Sarajevo, I think, will all unite on one nation, which I call the Duchy of Vienna. Okay, so this nation is gonna be really strong. Okay, so they'll attack Italy. Despite Italy's massive success. Okay, so Vienna has fallen. But something really bad happens. Vienna regains its Yeah, it's back. Budapest, Belgrade, Sarajevo, Zagreb. Even that will revolt against them, which means that now they will be one of the strongest, most influential nations in the world. Now the Swiss have not been in a fight, and I do not like that, so I'm just gonna make them fight Vienna. And the Swiss finally how are the Swiss doing this? This shouldn't be possible. Well, it's not. How are they holding against the Austrian army? I'll just let them do whatever they want to do. So now, I go to attack Italy in its weakened state. Either it capitulates or not. In Rome, Italy is dissolved, and somehow a new rebellion forms. I'm just gonna cut this out. The Papal States. Yes, the Pope. Now this is gonna be interesting, as now the weakened Turks have found a way to fight Egypt, even though Egypt is practically impossible to attack because of their losses the last time they had drama. But they succeed. But that was a mistake. I'm gonna cut this out. Okay, so I just have to restore Libya. So now I'm just gonna connect this because that's what I wanted before any of this happened. Okay. So now Turkey is not in a good situation. Azerbaijan capitulates, and Iran finally goes to war with them again. Oh, and Iran does not succeed a lot. So we've been focusing on this region. So now we'll focus on the bigger powers, like these. So peace happens, and finally, oh, wrong nation. Now, this is going to be interesting. Who will win? It's random. It's a 50-50 chance. Well, technically it's more than 50. For one side, they're retaliating. I see there's how. It makes no sense. We can't be doing this to the U.S. Oh, now that's what I like to see. Retaliation. How? How are they losing? It doesn't make sense. So now we'll do one final try. Will they succeed? Okay, they won't. So, next step, ally with Canada, so now the US can get support. Financial one. Okay, now we're seeing some progress. Donate. Now we're gonna fight. Now this is what I want to see. Boom. No way they managed to... No, this can't be. Now they should be able to win if not completely conquer. because they should not be resisting. And I know for a fact they shouldn't be. So we'll just do that. Because they have to win. Boom! Now we finally see progress. So now, they'll take these nations pretty quickly with little to no resistance. Well, they face a lot more resistance than they expect, but that doesn't mean they're gonna lose. Far from it. Somehow, they did not win. And it seems like this is an accurate event, which means I'm gonna have to completely destroy them. So now we have secured their borders here. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Now this looks familiar. Okay, so now these two superpowers will be fighting, and it ends in a stalemate. So now Libya completely collapses. Now what is Vienna? Cannot attack the Papal States. So Spain and their coalition finally tries to attack the mighty Algerian Empire, which has been remained neutral until they notice something horrifying. They've been working with so many nations to create the largest coalition of its kind. This massive coalition will be able to take down this nation once and for all, even including the Turks. So, Spain pieces out. And they wait until the perfect moment for them to strike. So now, the moment is now. They're being attacked from all sides. And they cannot resist the ferocity of their attack. Now, they managed to overwhelm some nations, but in the end, they collapse under the massive weight. And somehow, Algeria has been conquered by Morocco somehow. So now, this is the map. So now this is a stronger that will fight Russia and somehow win, which means they'll peace out. Meanwhile, in Europe, the United Kingdom emerges victorious in many battles, eventually even taking Germany. Well, technically they haven't taken it yet, but they probably will take it. But now Germany is using the full strength of their army, which I do not like, but now they will collapse. Now the Switzerland will now, I'll pretend that never happened, but now they're emerging victorious. And now finally, they fight Spain, exactly what Italy did. Okay, so now this is not a stalemate. United Kingdom falls. Now Denmark has to fight Spain and they lose. And finally, Vienna is gonna collapse. Despite the pressure they're put under, they managed to push. So now, this leaves the Papal States completely isolated from any help. Okay, so now the Pope does not like this. So now the Turks will try to fight one more attack against the Russians, which ends in a stalemate. It was more of a back and forth struggle, but yeah. Now we're gonna see the last fight, which is between which is between Japan and Korea. And it seems like Korea's gonna win. But the Japanese have... Okay, this is a back and forth. It seems like no winner. So, yeah, this is gonna be a stalemate. Unless, okay, Korea wins. Well, can they fight China? Probably not. But how? This makes no sense. How did they win? But how can Mongolia do this? Like, South Korea is an unstoppable force. How are they so strong? Like, they took down China in 2 seconds. This is gonna be... They're winning over Mongolia. So now the Taiwan wrong side has allies with the U.S., which means they probably will receive support. Which means that South Korea will not survive. Now, Korea is a mess now. Finally, we're gonna end it off with the final attack against the Turks versus Iran and Russia. So, okay, so this is a stalemate, sort of. The Russians are not allowing them to cross the border, and now the Russians have collapsed, which means that they basically won. They're really stretching. They win, which means who is the top? They're not behind. They're not that behind. So finally, after... Okay, I'm just gonna end it here, so... Boom. So, the last major fight will be against Mongolia and Turkey. And this is gonna be a large one because Turkey's capital is all the way over there. And this is lagging my game, so we're going to do an attack on the Papal States to end the video. The Papal States succeed, sort of. And the Papal States lose. Okay, that's enough for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video.